Okay, yes, I see that. Okay, great. Okay, so just to share a little bit about ourselves. So I know we can see names on the corners of everybody's screen, but still. And just to practice using the chat, because we'll use the chat throughout the presentation. So your name, where you are now, and just for fun, because we've all been cooped up for months, what country would you like to visit when it's time in your mind?
Yeah, so go ahead and put that in the chat. And we also wanted to say that today is August 19th of 2020. And we are very excited that you all are here.
All right. I don't see anything in the chat yet. Maybe they have to think about it. Oh.
Good. Nanette, you're figuring out how to do that. Awesome.
Yeah, that looks fantastic. All right. So Oregon. Now, lately. Yeah, and oh, I better do what I'm supposed to too.
Caitlin, can you do any of this on your phone?
Or is it too hard to do chat stuff?
Yeah, I never could on my phone.
Yeah, I think it'll let me.
You don't, yeah, you don't have to, but it's too much trouble. Gosh, yeah, where would I like to go?
Yeah, I'm thinking Ireland.
Oh,
Oh, back to Australia. Yeah.
oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. France works.
Oh, the kids keep talking about Paris. I can't remember how that came up. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, okay. That's awesome that everyone is sharing in the chat. And Laura, take it away.
Yeah, if I can, there we go. So if you can, go ahead and use the chat for questions if you have any throughout the presentation, although I'm guessing a lot of them will be answered as we go. But we'll have a Q&A at the end. So we'll make sure and check the chat by that point, and you can just ask, you know, on microphone as well. And because we are recording this, we will offer a replay if you want, and if you want to share it, or we can be sharing it with others as well. So anything you want to add, Robin?
I don't think so. We probably should just introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
We're here with Feel So Alive. And as you all know, if you're looking at the chat, I'm in Eugene, Oregon, and so is Nanette. And
yep.
Laura and I met online and just started having a lot of fun and realizing that we were kind of thinking in the same direction, and was like, oh, well, why don't we partner up and make some money?
Exactly.
So we did. So Laura, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, my sister knows me and you do. So Nanette, I'm Laura Krause. I live in Minnesota near Minneapolis. And yeah, I'm all about healthy living and something I call true detox. So really looking at your lifestyle and trying to eliminate the toxins as much as possible to help you be healthier and happier. So we will move on. This presentation in my mind was geared more toward teachers, and then I opened that up to parents because we're all kind of in the same boat with school opening soon. Some places it's already opened, and I think, you know, it's all on our minds. What's this going to look like? So and so I just wanted to thank any teachers who join us, and we're just so thankful for all that they're doing, especially in these circumstances.
And they may be watching on the replay too, because
exactly.
folks that we talked to couldn't make it tonight. In Oregon, this is kind of dinner time right now. So
right.
Yeah.
So thinking about school starting, whether teacher or parent, just wondering what you're looking forward to most. And I have some options here. You can just type in the number. And I actually thought of another one afterwards as a parent, thinking maybe a little more free time if if the kids are actually physically going to school sometimes, as is the case in my district. So that could be number whatever. Just put free time or something. So what are you looking forward to most? And yeah, I think these are sort of teacher centered, but
Yeah.
so if you have anything in mind.
Oh, good. You got up there. Yeah. And so if you can put the number in the chat and what you're looking forward to, that would be awesome. And then Laura, while folks are doing that, let's go ahead and go on to the next slide.
Yeah, for sure. So the second follow-up question, what concerns do you have? Kind of on the flip side there. So we've got several options here. That's kind of the elephant in the room is number 5. And yeah, if you think of something else, feel free to put it in.
Yeah, because we felt like there's enough talk of COVID already. There's no need to talk about it again because we are all top of mind already.
Yeah, kids getting to see friends. Oh, teaching. Oh, okay, you're teaching, Nanette? Great. All right. So that said, why it doesn't like to, sorry, I'm having a little, there we go. Okay, so what to expect this evening. We are offering some immune boosting information and tips and recipes. Those will be coming in follow-up email. Also, we'll be discussing health promoting products, mainly focused on nutrition and the cleaning side of what Shaklee offers. Also, their work from anywhere business opportunity. And we'll have Q&A session near the end, as we mentioned, and just offering some ways to stay connected so you don't have to feel like when the Zoom call ends, that's it. Well, my sister doesn't have any choice but to stay connected to me, but you know. Anyway. So, yeah, so I think Robin's going to take it from here, and you just let me know.
Okay, well, I think we were going to go ahead and play this first, and then
Okay.
I was going to talk a little bit about Dr. Daggy, who we're looking at, because he's a fascinating and amazing guy.
All right. So Robin, if you just let me know if the volume's okay.
Okay.
When we get started.
And everyone else, if you're having problems with the volume,
sorry. Wow, what happened there? Okay, try again here. There we go.
Every day, our bodies are under attack by pathogens and dangerous microbes surrounding us with an unseen, unfelt, undeniable health threat that can cause illness. Now, your body has a built-in defense system, the immune system, but it's under constant attack too, from poor nutrition, stress, fatigue, and environmental assaults. Fortunately, there are some simple steps you can take every day to support your immune system so it's ready to fight whatever challenges come its way.
The best approach is preventative, to build up and support your immune cells on a daily basis, because it's not just cold and flu seasons that we're concerned about. First of all, immune function declines with age. Also, poor nutrition, pollution and chemical exposures, too much stress, and not enough sleep or exercise, these can all hinder your immune response.
Lifestyle choices can make a difference. You can choose to develop healthier habits to support your immune system. Simple things like washing your hands after contact with germy situations, eating healthy, getting enough rest, lowering stress, and getting regular exercise.
The way the immune system works is by scanning for and defending against pathogens, anything it recognizes as abnormal or foreign to the body, from cancer to the common cold.
The entire digestive tract is a primary entry path for pathogens. Fortunately, there's a whole host of beneficial microorganisms at work in a healthy intestinal tract, and supplemental pre and probiotics can help maintain that balance. To keep the immune system in peak condition, good nutrition is key. Protein is a key nutrient because the immune system actually needs to build structures like new cells and new proteins to battle pathogens. Antioxidants support and protect cellular integrity. And lipids like omega-6 and omega-3 play multiple roles, including controlling the inflammatory response. In terms of vitamins and minerals to support immune health, I recommend iron, zinc, copper, selenium, and magnesium. Also vitamins A, D, E, and of course the antioxidant hero, vitamin C.
Supplemental vitamin C's role in fighting colds has been widely researched. In a recent meta-analysis by the University of Helsinki, researchers found 31 studies indicating vitamin C not only reduces the duration, but also the severity of cold symptoms. Vitamin C also reduced the incidence of cold by half in 5 studies of participants who've been exposed to short periods of extreme physical stress.
What's particularly important to know is that if you want the benefits of vitamin C, you need to have it on board before you're exposed. You can't take it on the day of exposure or after you've been exposed and expect to get the same results as if you took it daily.
When you're feeling fatigued or stressed, or know you're heading into a risky environment, boosting your vitamin C intake can help.
When it comes to your health, we believe small steps can add up to big results. And that's especially true with your immune system. To give your immune system a fighting chance, start by making sure that you reduce your daily stress levels. Try to exercise regularly and get enough quality sleep and good nutrition. Be well.
Okay.
One of the things I appreciate about Shaklee is all the science that's involved in it. They're really, really picky in terms of the research. And Dr. Daggy, for an example, is a nutritional biochemist. That's where he got his PhD from Cornell. And he's been in the consumer healthcare for over 30 years. I mean, the stuff he's forgotten more than most people will ever learn in a lifetime. So I always enjoy listening to him because he makes the science sound learnable, you know,
Right.
using huge words and all of us go, ah. So it was fun to have him come and speak here and so that we could share that.
Right. All right. So just a few points that they mentioned with regard to the threats that our bodies deal with, right? So yeah, biological, poor nutrition, stress, fatigue, pollution, chemicals, age, too little exercise, not enough sleep. That's still my issue, my challenge.
I think we all have challenges. That's why it's so good to talk about it. So
Right.
we can all kind of go, oh, right, I'm not the only one. There's a group of us who are working on getting better, enhancing our health.
Right. All right. So then there are definitely things we can do. And, you know, we've all been hearing nonstop about washing your hands. So, but of course, eating healthy food, get enough sleep, reduce stress, exercise regularly. And they did point out some specific supplements that can help, and definitely prevention is key. It's a lot easier to prevent something as far as our immune system goes than to try to treat something that's already hit us. So, and I like that they're, you know, give the specifics because it can be very confusing to know, you know, what to go for otherwise.
Yeah, if anyone has ever walked down the vitamin aisle in a store and tried to figure out what it was that you wanted and turned around and left, if you ever had a negative experience, would you put in the chat just a yes for a negative experience? Because I've talked to a lot of folks and it's just like, all I want is a multivitamin and there's 50,000 things here.
Yeah.
I don't know which.
Right. Whoops. Sorry about that.
No, it's
Because
okay.
I was trying to type in the chat and it got ahead of us. Here we go. That's okay. I was just going to say yes, yes. Okay, so we will go ahead, I think, to the next one. We're good to go?
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to continue, Robin, or?
Sure, I'll do a little and you can jump in.
Okay.
one of the things I've appreciated about Shaklee is not only the science, but that they have put together what it is that we need, just the basic foundation, so we don't have to sort through the catalog of over 300 products and try to figure out what it is. And I thought I'd just start talking a little bit about the Nutrifuron, and then Laura, you can talk more about what's in the pick.
Oh, okay. You want me to skip ahead? I can do that, or you just want
I
to
think is
discuss it now?
Nutrifuron on the next slide.
Yep. Is that
That
what?
is so fun.
Mhm.
Okay, so why don't you talk about the pick, and then I'll
Okay,
talk about the
then we'll get to the
Nutrifuron.
Nutrifuron. Okay, so yeah, so what's in the Immunity Challenge pack, as you can see, is we get 2 canisters of the Life Shake. So that's protein, which was one of the important items they listed in the video. Such high quality protein, and we'll learn more about that in a bit. Also, the 30-day supply of the Vitalizer, which is what we'd say is a multivitamin plus, because it's beyond what's out there on the store shelves. An excellent product, and we'll go into a little bit of detail on that shortly. And then 30 days also of the patented Nutrifuron, which is the immune piece here of the puzzle, the highlight, if you will. So, and everything, it's a 30-day challenge. So they guarantee full money back, 100% guarantee, feel better in 30 days or your money back. So, and there's this.
Oh, this is so fun. This is Captain Mark Kelly, and I don't know if you all have been following the space program at all, but his brother, whose name I wrote down so I wouldn't forget it, Scott Kelly,
Right.
they're both astronauts, and Scott spent a year at the space station. And part of what NASA was so fascinated about was being twins in the space program to see the effects of space on them.
Wow.
And this, Captain Mark Kelly has been using Shaklee, that's the multi-strip, the vitalizer that Laura was just talking about, for years. And so this shot I love, because you see that blue thing in the background? That's actually the Earth. He's in the spaceship and it's floating, because we all know there's no gravity in the spaceship. So that's just such a fun slide. I love that.
Yeah. And then just a little bit about the Shaklee difference, because yeah, you could think, all right, well, I've done protein powders. Yeah, I take some vitamins, and, you know, so I think I'm good. But yeah, the quality is really the key here.
At Shaklee, we provide a healthier life for everyone and a better life for anyone. We're driven by science, not fads, to create products that are safe for people and the planet. Products that are proven, not just in the lab, but in the real world. Products backed by the strongest guarantee. We can make that guarantee because we're obsessive about quality, conducting over 100,000 quality tests annually to ensure our products are safe.
Before we approve any new botanical ingredient, we screen it for up to 350 pesticide residues.
In addition, we screen for many other contaminants, including heavy metals, residual solvents, evidence of irradiation, and microbial contamination.
It's a lot, but that's what it takes to guarantee our products are safe.
And our products are proven by science and millions of people.
In the landmark study of long-term supplement use, researchers from the University of California at Berkeley showed that people who used Shaklee supplements had markedly better health than those who used no supplements at all. For example, the study found the Shaklee supplement users had improved biomarkers related to heart health, cardiovascular health, cognitive health, and biological stress.
In my nearly 40 years at Shaklee, I've seen everyone from elite athletes training for world-class events, like the Daedalus Project athletes, to astronauts pushing their physical limits and boundaries in space. But the most satisfying is working with the generations of families who use and continue to trust Shaklee products because they're safe and because they work.
We're so confident you'll feel the Shaklee difference. We offer a 100% money back guarantee. It's that simple. Safe, proven, guaranteed. That's the Shaklee difference.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think, oh yeah, so speaking of vitamins, right, we thought this might be interesting. So on a scale of 1 to 10, so 1 being not important at all, and 10 being absolutely so important, how important is it to take vitamins, in your opinion?
Yeah, so it's just the scale, so you can type in whatever. Great, Nanette, that was quick. You're getting better on the iPad. Right. Caitlin, you're getting great on the phone too.
Yeah.
We all have electronic challenges from time to
Yes,
time.
we
So
do,
it's
that's
exciting
for sure.
when we don't. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, and on to the next slide.
Yeah. So there it is, the Vitalizer strip. And yeah, it's really such a complete, like we said, multivitamin plus, you know. So we've got the Corrado E Omega capsules here. So they've got the omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and carotenoids. The Vital E, this is the kind of basic the multivitamin part of it. I won't say basic at all. That's not at all what belongs with this. And the nice thing about these is that it's not just what's in them, but it's how they're formulated to be digested and make it to the right parts of your digestive system so that they are more absorbable. And also there is a B and C complex here, and then the probiotic. So all of this together, you take the full strip every day and you are set. So I don't know if anybody on the call is concerned about gelatin, but if they are, then there is a kosher vitalizer option available at no extra cost.
And Shaklee came up with the delivery system that Laura was just talking about to make sure that it's dissolving in the right part of your body. And it's a patented delivery system. So no one else has it because Shaklee designed it. Also, the multivitamin has the folic acid on the outside so that dissolves in your gut or in your stomach, when you take it. So this is a prebiotic, a prenatal and a postnatal. I was thinking about Nanette's question about probiotics.
Oh, right, prebiotics and probiotics, yeah. Yep, no, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, and there's the Nutrifuron highlight.
Yeah, this is so fun. So when Dr. Shaklee started the company way back when, and then he actually started it after he retired from his chiropractic practice. And so he and his sons ended up starting Shaklee, and eventually, Dr. Shaklee, an old man, and he died, and his sons ran it for a long time, and then, they decided to move on to other things, and they sold it to a Japanese company. And that's how we got this product that no one else has, because Dr. Kojima discovered interferon, which is in our body, and it's really important in terms of making sure our immune system is functioning. And it took him 40 years to figure out Nutrifuron, which is just some herbs that work really well together that boost our immune system, and it works inside the cell. I mean, it's just an amazing product. And I found, for me, as I aged, I needed to switch to, I was taking an immunity product from Shaklee that was great, but aging, I needed to switch over to Nutrifuron, and it's just made a world of difference. So it's one of those products that no one else has, which is kind of fun for us, so if you want the very best, I know where you can get that.
Yeah, thanks for that. All right, so in case you're wondering, I'm sure you are, we've got the whole pack here. So the Immunity Challenge pack, as mentioned, the Vitalizer strips, 30 days worth, 30 days of Nutrifuron, and then it's actually just, to be totally transparent, because with the change in the formula, right, it went from actually 30 servings to 28 total now, because they did reduce it by 1 serving in each canister. But regardless, that'll get you through a month anyway, because who actually measures exactly right? Or who's really going to get a every single day? I mean, you know, anyway, no, you'll get us close enough. So anyway, that whole package is $159 plus tax, and that comes with free shipping, free membership, which gets you 15% off of any future orders. That membership is not a renewable thing. It's not like, oh, you're getting it free for 1 year and then you're going to have to pay something next year. No. We're also offering a 30-day meal plan ebook that's from Shaklee. It was kind of put out along with the Prove It Challenge, but it's this same idea anyway, trying to promote healthy eating and give you some new ideas for meals and shakes and things. And also a free 4-week fitness e-guide, which came out this summer as well from Shaklee. And we're offering a 30-minute consultation call for free with either one of us to talk a little more about where you're at and what your goals are and how we can help with that. And then, yeah, if you're getting a challenge pack, either the Immunity Challenge, or we'll introduce you very quickly here to the Prove It Challenge, which is another option. Some accountability group support from us, either on Facebook, or I have one going on in WhatsApp, which is rather foreign to a lot of people here in the US, but I have a group who are on that. Otherwise Facebook, or we could figure something out if neither one of those appeal to you. So just to give a little introduction to what the Prove It Challenge is, I think you can see here, again, it includes the protein and the vitalizer. And then the difference, if I can I need to get our lovely faces out of the way, is the cleanse. So there's a 7-day healthy cleanse. So we'll just learn for a minute here what that's about, the Prove It Challenge.
We have a challenge for you, and it's guaranteed to make you feel amazing in just 30 days. Feel healthier, more energized, more focused, ready to take on anything you need and everything you want to. Take the Shaklee Prove It Challenge today and prove to yourself that you can take control of your health. Start with a 7-day healthy cleanse to completely reset your system. Then, nourish your body daily with our Strip and Shake that have the clinically backed nutrients you need to thrive. Radically change the way you feel in 30 days or your money back, guaranteed. Millions have proved they can live healthier with Shaklee. Now, it's your turn. Feel amazing in just 30 days, guaranteed. Take the Prove It Challenge today.
Okay. So I actually did that back in April myself. So that was my introduction to Shaklee. And yeah, my goal, a lot of people I think tend to do this with weight loss as one of their goals, but for me it was just boosting my energy. I was hoping it would give me more energy, and it actually did. So that proved it to me, especially because it was difficult circumstances that I was doing this under. So not getting enough sleep and dealing with distance learning with 3 kids on 3 different systems. And so yeah, I'm a big believer in it from my experience. And I've had a few, 4 ladies who did this together as a group about a month or so ago, and they all had good results too. So.
Well, one of the things I appreciated was that, Laura, you've got so much self-education around nutrition and taking care of your body and all of those things. And I don't know how many different cans of protein powder you had in the house when you started. Yeah. And to still feel a difference, like you were saying, and to be able to really go, oh, wow, that is a significant difference. That was just very fun to hear you say that.
All right. So yeah, just keeping in mind, kind of coming off the nutrition side, and as we heard from the doctors in the video about immune function, that yeah, it's really creating a lifestyle. So it's not just about what you eat or just about the supplements you take, but also looking, what you're doing on a daily basis. And that can transition now into what's in our homes. You know, what are we using to clean our houses? Because that, anyone who's taken my classes, my True Detox classes the past year, I hit this one pretty hard. So, and now I finally have something to offer as recommendation, because with my classes in the winter, I didn't know Shaklee until this spring. So I was suggesting and giving recipes for DIY pretty much everything. And understandably, not everybody's interested in doing that to try to detox. So yeah, if you think about what's under your sink or in your closet, and do you have confidence that it's effective for cleaning, and that it's, you know, is it good for you and your family too? So, and pets maybe. So things to think about there. And the nice thing is too, it's not just about nutrition with Shaklee. They have a full cleaning line as well, the Get Clean line. And I don't know, Robin, did you want to?
Just to mention a couple of things real quick while you're pulling the slides up. I think a lot of times we don't think about what we're cleaning with. You know, it's just like, oh, we're just using whatever we've always used or whatever was on sale. And I've heard so many stories from people about how they've had to, you know, back out of the bathroom when they were cleaning it because they were making these incredible fumes and clouds and they couldn't breathe. And that to me is just so scary, because our lungs are, you know, kind of important. And, you know, people don't always think about if their kids are outside playing, or even adults, and you walk across the lawn, what was the lawn fertilized with? And that's just been tracked into your house, into the carpet if you have carpet. So you're breathing that. And there's just so many scary things now. I'm a member of the consumerlab.com. So if y'all are ever wondering about a product, they test them right off of the shelf. And it's amazing what they find in vitamins, that it's not on the label, but it's in the jar. It's just, it gets really scary. And the same thing with cleaners. I do a lot of research on that because I want to make sure that I'm being healthy and taking care of myself. And they found that the inside of our homes is 3 to 5 times more polluted than outside.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that's just really wonderful to know that I'm breathing that. And I just always think about babies and them being, you know, on their sheets so much, and had the clothes that they're wearing are on them and so close to their skin, and they can't detox anything. It's a baby. They're, you know, that's not going to happen. So what is it that we're washing their clothes in? Is it something that's toxic? You know, that's kind of spooky.
Right.
So, did we have a video with this?
Yep, we do.
Oh, good. Okay.
Just a minute here.
Ever wished you could have a totally clean home using products that are completely safe for your family and affordable too? Well, with Basic H Squared from Shaklee, you can. It's a super concentrated, super powerful, non-toxic cleaner with countless uses. Because your home should be the safest place in the world, Basic H Squared contains absolutely no chlorine, a dangerous respiratory irritant, or fumes that could worsen your kids' asthma symptoms, or phosphates or volatile organic compounds commonly found in other cleaners. Basic H Squared comes in biodegradable concentrate form. A single bottle equals the same amount of cleans as over 5,800 bottles of Windex. We all want cleaners that are safe for our families and good for the planet. With Basic H Squared, you can have both while saving money. That's the Shaklee effect.
All right. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, the new product that we have is the sanitizer, and the story on that, Roger Barnett, who owns Shaklee, he was trying to figure out what Shaklee could do in these COVIDian times to be of service and to be helpful. And he was talking to a very large medical, he didn't tell us the name of the company or the hospital, whatever it was, but he was asking them, what can we do? How can we help? And their response was that their staff is using sanitizers so much and so often that their fingers were cracking. I mean, I'm sure that you've all had that when your hands get really dry. and that is so much more dangerous for them to have those cracks. So they were trying to figure out something, and Roger Barnett was able to bring this product together so that it has lotion in it. It's got aloe vera. So after you use it, your hands, first of all, aren't sticky, and they don't stink, and they just feel kind of fine. They just feel, it's not an issue, and you just kind of go, oh, because it's so different from the other ones out there. So it's very exciting, because I think we've had it maybe 30 days, maybe 60, but it's very fun.
Yeah, they pulled it together so fast. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
And then Basic G, that's maybe more for commercial use, but I don't know. You tell me, Robin.
I've been using Basic G in my home for years and years. They've just updated it, which is really awesome. It has a dry time of 5 minutes. So when you put it on a surface, that's it. And I have a number of chiropractors who are using the germicide because they want to disinfect. And the one chiropractor, my favorite, who I just saw today, actually, he tried latex gloves. He tried all of that stuff because everything that he was using that was on the market was just tearing up his hands. And, you know, as a chiropractor, he needs to have smooth hands because he's touching your skin. And our germicide is the only product that he was able to use that he doesn't break out. It doesn't stink. It actually does what it's supposed to do. And it took him 2 years to go through a quart. That's how concentrated it is.
Wow.
And he mixes it too strong. And every time I see him, I tell him, and he knows that I'm going to say that. And it's still, I mean, it took him 2 years, seriously.
Right. That's
So very, very economical.
Yeah. All right. So you've seen that Shaklee has a lot of great products to offer, but it also offers an opportunity. So we'll share that as well.
Uh-oh, what happened to the sound?
Oh, really? Better?
That's weird. Well, the good news is that it's just music.
Yeah, it is just music. So it's blasting at me.
Yeah, we're not hearing anything.
Okay, well, it was, luckily it's just music on that one.
Yeah.
That's very strange. I made sure it was the HD version, but.
And the reason that we wanted to share this with you is because you may know someone who is looking for something that's healthy, that's their own business, that is from an ethical company. And we've been around almost 65 years now. And that's really unusual in this industry. So just kind of tuck this away in the back of your mind in case you're talking to somebody and they're just sharing how things are not working out the way they thought and they need to do a pivot and they don't know which way or how they're going to do the pivot.
Right. That's great. Yep, I'm pivoting now. And I'm really enjoying it.
Check makes it easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So questions?
Yeah, you guys can take yourselves off mute now. And
yeah, feel free.
Yeah, thank you for being so good about that. And Nanette, thank you for using the chat for your question. That was perfect. I'm not sure if I totally answered it or not.
No, I'm still unclear as to they're as a biotic, they're aimed at wellness, but the difference between pro and pre, pre sounds like first, but I've never really heard about prebiotic.
Good question.
in the Shaklee world, and let me get the catalog out so I can tell you the exact name of it. It's a kind of like a sugar. It's a feed for the good guys that are in the probiotic itself. And there's like 1 billion of them or something. And
Right.
yeah, and Shaklee guarantees that they're all live, but to have them do what we want them to do in our gut, which is where most of our immune system is, for this kind, you need to have the pre-food.
Yep.
And that's what that is.
So it's combined in the one product or the one supplement that you take, the pre and the...
Actually, there's a couple of different ways of doing it, a couple of different products. So we do have the pre and the pro, and that's one kit that you can buy together if you want, or you can just buy them separately because they come bottled separately. And the pro, let me see if I can find this. Well, and you saw that in the Vitalizer.
Pearl.
This is this
Right.
little teeny pearl. The hazardous thing with this pearl is when you put it in your hand, it's round and it rolls. And there's been a lot of jokes about chasing it across the kitchen floor or wherever it is that you're doing your vitamins. So just a word of warning. We also have another probiotic that Shaklee has come up with that is a newer formulation because they're always looking at science. Okay, and that one I am not as familiar with. My husband takes that one. I take the Vitalizer, the little round one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about keeping our gut happy. Oh, it's called Optiflora DI.
Yeah, I take that one.
Do you take that?
Yeah.
Clinically proven probiotics for digestive and immune health. And that one has 10 billion CFU blend tested to survive stomach acid. Because one of the things when you start, drilling down on probiotics is a lot of them die when they get to your stomach because of the acid.
Yep.
And stomach acid is a good thing.
Right.
It's not a bad thing. You don't want to kill it. So is that a little closer, Nanette, to what you're...
Yes,
question?
that's good. I could also go look at the catalog, but I just thought I'd ask the question.
Well, and that's what we're here for with the Q&A, is to ask questions. So that's perfect.
And of course, there are prebiotic foods too, well, and probiotic, so you get into looking at that too in your diet as well, on top of supplements. So
yeah, because a supplement is just a supplement. It's not a replacement.
Right.
Yeah, we need to eat the healthy foods. And some of us have a few issues with some of those, so supplements are good insurance.
Yes, definitely.
And Caitlin, didn't you just order some Shaklee?
I did.
Yeah, what was it that you ordered?
I ordered the immunity pack.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, my kids they were asking for some protein shakes, so thought that'd be a good way to try them out.
Oh, excellent. And you can sneak so much stuff into those protein shakes. I think we were talking about that one day, and I was telling Laura and one of her ladies, I said, oh yeah, I put cauliflower in it, I put broccoli in it, I put carrots in it. And I don't particularly like broccoli or cauliflower. And once you get the protein powder in there and some juice or something, you can't taste it.
Exactly.
Right.
You're never going to know that you're sneaking all this healthy stuff in there. It's wonderful for parents.
Yeah. I call it stealthy healthy. Sneak out, greens and everything else.
Yeah. And Nanette, you got some Shaklee. You want to share with us what you got?
I got the Clean Start.
Yeah, the Get Clean kit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. So no, I got that. I haven't done my windows yet, but I've been using some of the other products and have been happy. I think I've had it 2 weeks. So, but I have to say, my little tote is broken.
Oh no.
Yes, it was when I went to fill it up, and I went to lift it up, and I was like, uh-oh, not that I'll ever use it, but
Yeah, but still.
yeah,
But
well, I mean,
let's talk later, and I'll
Yeah.
get in touch with the company for you.
okay.
So yeah, let's you and I chat and get that's taken care of, because it's a new toy.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
It's a big toy. I don't know that I needed that big.
Well, that's a whole different issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does anybody have any other questions?
Just, I'm curious, and I am being nosy here. Laura, you are a detox specialist. Is that
Yeah.
what you are?
That's what I've come to become. Yeah, I was doing a lot of research, just trying to deal with my mysterious health ailments that started in earnest, and really I couldn't ignore anymore after, it was about 3 years ago. Yeah, so just diving deep into research in all different areas, and really what everything was pointing to, finally it sort of coalesced, and I'm like, it's all about the toxins. It really is. Because they're everywhere in everything.
Yeah.
So that's just, I've just been led by my own health journey, and started sharing the information last year in some classes that I've been teaching. So, and this is now another way. So I'm so thrilled that I discovered Shaklee through Robin, because it's just perfectly aligned with what I'm working on. So
Thank you.
yeah, sure. Hi. Hi, Kaylee. How you doing?
Good.
That's good. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you, huh? A few days.
Well, ladies, we're almost at 45 minutes, and we had a fantasy of doing 35 minutes, but we're, you know how that goes. That's why we appreciate you all being kind of friends and family. So a little bit more gentle. But if there's no other questions, then we should probably end.
Yeah.
Great presentation, I have to say. So thank you both.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, Laura did the slides.
Oh, excellent job.
Got this slide. Thank you. But yeah, you know where to reach us if you have any questions or want to reach out about anything or share with others. You know where to find us. So
thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and
Great
Caitlin, it was
night.
good to meet you. And I sent you an email, so now you know who I am. So hopefully you got the email.
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. Okay, because I've been having a few issues with that, so I'm glad to hear it made it to you.
Yeah, and Robin's been the communications expert here with all of this, which is just, it blows my mind. That's like way beyond me, all the tech stuff and behind the scenes. And so I'm so grateful, because yeah, that's been a lot of fun to hear about, but it wouldn't have been fun for me at all to try to wade through all of that.
We're gaining on it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Sounds good.
Thank you, ladies.
For sure.